case you're wondering, I ordered the weather in advance to remind me at home.
Reminds me at home, yeah.
Sorry about the weather. You literally have lucked into the worst weather I've ever experienced. Before Jeff, who's the product manager for Tiguan, comes up and talks about the car, I've got a little bit more housekeeping to do, and I'm going to give you a brief snapshot of the state of Volkswagen business at the moment. So the drive this morning will take you about 3 hours. It's very scenic, if you get above the cloud, I suspect. There's a 6-mile dirt road section, excuse me, and I'll just warn you a little bit, it's great fun, but if you fall off the side, you're going to be screaming for a long time, so a little bit of caution there. Lunch is in Morrison, and you'll either be returning to the hotel to go to the airport or going directly from there, and you should have your itinerary telling you about that. We have a number of vehicles outside. They're basically the SE trim, which is the volume trim, or the SEL Premium, which has all the available features on it. And to get your cars, you go to the back of the room, and Professor Dr. Mike Sweeney will be handing out the keys. So don't go outside and get in the car because that confuses everybody. So when it comes to the business, this is a very important time for Volkswagen in the US. We're seeking to regain trust with our customers and to rebuild the brand. And the best way that you can rebuild a brand is obviously with product. We started last year with the Golf All-Track. We launched the Atlas in April. I think some of you were with us in Texas. And that car started selling very well, very strongly. And obviously we're just introducing the Tiguan today. Beginning of the year, we had very positive sales performance in the first quarter, and that's continued into the second quarter. In May, we sold just over 30,000 cars, which was up 4.3% for the year. And year to date, we've sold about 133,000 cars, which is up 6.9%. To give that some perspective, I've got these charts here. And in May, the industry as a whole was down about 0.3%, and we were up 4.3%. If you look at our volume competitors, Ford is the best of them with 2.2% increase. Year to date, we're the second best performing brand in the industry with 6.9% increase. And if you actually look at the industry as a whole, it was down 2%. So we're reasonably pleased with that. We hope that, obviously with the Atlas and Tiguan coming on stream, we'll be performing even more strongly as the year goes on. Now, the reason the Tiguan is absolutely vital and fundamental for us is basically the market is at trucks. I mean, that's where the market's at. We've been underrepresented with trucks in the past, and Tiguan and Atlas address that. So if you look at the chart, between 2010 and 2026, you can still see that compact SUV, which is the biggest area of the market, is predicted to grow even further, as is the mid-size SUV market. And between 2010 and 2016, it used to be the case that the market was 50% cars, 50% trucks. We're now at 60% trucks, 40% cars. So with Tiguan, with Atlas, we're becoming a more family-focused, full-line automaker, and we have competitive offerings in 4 of the 5 volume segments. And the 5th segment is pickup trucks, and I can assure you we're not going there. And finally, back at the New York show, we announced America's best SUV bumper-to-bumper transferable warranty. It's a 6-year, 72,000-mile limited warranty that's unique in the industry in that it's fully transferable owner to owner. What's key about that is that if you look at our main competitors, and in the case of this market, it's Ford Escape, CR-V, RAV4, we have a warranty that's twice as long as they're offering. And I think from our perspective, it shows that we have a lot of faith in these new products. And again, it's basically longer coverage, more confidence from our perspective. It should help with things like resale, and it gives owners confidence that we're confident in the product. So with that, I'll hand over to Jeff, and he'll run you through the Tiguan.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all very much for joining us today. We are very excited to present the all-new 2018 Tiguan. It's the second generation Tiguan, and it represents really a new beginning for the model. We believe in building cars that are well crafted, fun to be in, and it's very smart for customers to own. And to be competitive in the compact SUV segment, we needed to package all of these characteristics into one. And we've done that with the new Tiguan, and we're excited to welcome many new customers to the Volkswagen experience. I'm going to take about the next 10 to 15 minutes and give you an overview of the new vehicle. So Tiguan is built on the MQB platform, first seen on the Mark 7 Golf family, and most recently on the Atlas midsize SUV. MQB gives us a lot of efficiencies in terms of development time, cost, and production. It's also flexible enough for us to build a multitude of different size vehicles and to offer different powertrains, all based on this platform. And thirdly, it gives designers the freedom to create well-proportioned designs, pushing the wheels to the four corners and creating short overhangs and more dynamic vehicles that offer excellent driving performance. Much went into the design, inside and out, to maximize versatility and flexibility, specific to the American customer. First and foremost, what that means is more space. The new Tiguan is 11 inches longer, making it one of the longest compact SUVs in the segment. Cargo space is up dramatically, up to 58% over the first generation car. Now, all of this extra space also allows us to offer a third seat row. And whether it's a spontaneous carpool with extra kids or an extra couple for a dinner outing, it offers a lot of possibilities. The Tiguan is the only compact SUV in the US market that's built by a European manufacturer. So what that brings is striking design and a lot of interesting design elements. For Tiguan, it's defined by a wide stance and very sharp crease lines throughout the sheet metal. This is highlighted by the very strong character line that starts on the front fender, runs down the side through the door handles, wraps around the corner, around the 3D surface LED taillights, and then comes back again and reconnects on the front fender. This really conveys precision and purpose. Intricately detailed LED headlights, full LED headlights, are available with the signature daytime running light. And to top off the design, we start with standard 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels and go all the way up to 20-inch, which comes on the R-Line package. On the inside, it's defined by a modern interior with excellent ergonomics and a premium feel. Starting on the second trim, the SE trim, the Tiguan is equipped with an 8-inch glass panel touch capacitive screen. It's extremely responsive, and it's also 900 nits bright. And what that basically means is, even in direct sunlight, the screen will be vibrant and bright. For comparison purposes, an iPhone 7 screen is about 625 nits, so the screen is almost 50% brighter. The high-resolution 12.3-inch Volkswagen digital cockpit, the full digital instrument cluster, is available on Tiguan, as well as Fender premium audio system. And this has 9 speakers and 480 watts of concert-like sound. Also available is a massive panoramic sunroof. And this glass from this roof extends all the way above the heads of those in the second row. What's new this year is it features ambient lighting. So there's actually light strips in the panoramic sunroof, and it has a really, really nice ambience on the inside, especially at night. So CarNet infotainment and connectivity is available throughout the lineup. Standard is App Connect, and this is Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MirrorLink. Going to the second trim, we add security and service, and this features remote locking and unlocking, as well as emergency calling assistance in cases of accidents or thefts. And it also has family-friendly features like speed alert, boundary alert, and all of this can be operated from the convenience of the CarNet app on your smartphone. Going up to the third trim, we add Guide and Inform. And this includes the navigation system, as well as Sirius XM traffic information, weather, sports scores, fuel prices, and movie information. Tiguan is powered by a new generation EA888 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, has 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic for very smooth shifting, and start-stop is standard to improve fuel efficiency. Our 4Motion all-wheel drive system is available on every trim, and towing capacity is competitive for the segment at 1,500 pounds. Our 4Motion all-wheel drive system utilizes our 5th generation all-wheel drive clutch pack. This is the same one on the Golf R as well as the Atlas. So the default mode is front-wheel drive to conserve fuel. But within fractions of a second, torque can be sent to the rear axle if the front wheels begin to lose traction. And this torque split between front and rear is always optimized based on the road conditions. Furthermore, we also have an electronic differential, so torque can also be sent laterally from side to side as needed. A 4Motion all-wheel drive system now includes active control. And active control allows the driver to select different off-road and on-road driving profiles. So for the off-road profiles, it enhances the all-wheel drive system by changing the operating parameters of other systems in the car, such as traction control, throttle mapping, the steering weight. And this is all to fully optimize grip and performance no matter what condition it is. Turning the knob toggles between these modes, so you have snow, on-road, off-road, and then off-road customizable. Pushing the center mode button toggles between the on-road driving modes, so you have eco, normal, sport, and custom. So even there you have a lot of different profiles to suit any driver's preferences in terms of responsiveness. A full suite of driver assistance technology is available. Standard is a rear view camera, as well as the automatic post-collision braking. Starting on the second trim, standard is front collision warning with autonomous emergency braking. And then we also now include pedestrian monitoring, so the car will brake to prevent collisions with pedestrians. Also standard on the second trim is blind spot detection with rear traffic alert. And rear traffic alert, this is great for situations when you're backing out of a parking space, don't have great visibility, and a car comes perpendicularly. The Tiguan will brake and not allow you to collide with that vehicle. Other systems we have available throughout the lineup is lane departure warning. This is our lane assist system. It also features active counter steer, so the car will take active measures by itself to keep it in the lane. We have area view, which is our system of 4 cameras placed around the car to give a great 360-degree overhead view of what's around the car, great for parking situations. Our adaptive cruise control system features stop and go. And this is a wonderful feature. You can set the speed, and if a car in front of you comes to a stop, the Tiguan will also come to a stop without any input from the driver. And then within 3 seconds, if the car in front resumes, the Tiguan will also resume without any input.
These are all available on SC and above?
No, the front collision warning and blind spot with rear traffic alert, that's SC and above. Adaptive cruise control, I'll show you the off structure at the end, but adaptive cruise control comes in at the 3rd trim. We have park distance control, which is our ultrasonic sensors, parking sensors, both front and rear. What's new this year is this maneuver braking in the rear. So instead of just the audible tones as you're backing up and approaching something, the car will actually brake and not allow you to hit something. And then finally, light assist. This is our automatic high beam assistance, which is wonderful for country roads, dark roads. Leave the high beams on and not have to worry about oncoming traffic and blinding them. The car will switch back to low beam by itself. Okay, so at the starting price of $25,345, we immediately offer great flexibility for what customers expect in an SUV from the very beginning. So we have standard 3rd row on the front-wheel drive cars. We also have standard roof rails, so to support gear for any adventure, even on the S trim. We also have standard 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and even your infotainment and immersive experience with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, right from the S trim. Moving up to SE, we add more peace of mind, more convenience. So this again adds your front collision warning with autonomous emergency braking, and also your blind spot rear traffic alert. But then we also add keyless entry and engine starting, heated power, leatherette seats, very nice seats, and dual zone climatronic. Going up to the SEL trim, we add more comfort and more convenience. That's when the panoramic sunroof becomes standard, navigation comes in, ACC, power lift gate, and alarm, as well as remote start, which is very important for winter climates. SEL Premium offers a full premium experience. You get the LED headlights, leather seats, Volkswagen digital cockpit, and then a lot more.
Hey, Jeff?
Yeah.
Above the SEL Premium, are there options still about
We have some packages below. So on all-wheel drive, the third row is an option for all trims. On the S trim, driver assistance is an option. That's your front collision warning and blind spot. On the second trim, SE, you can get the panoramic sunroof as an option. And for SEL and SEL Premium, the only package is R-Line. So this adds sportier bumpers, side skirts, wheels, as well as some nice interior R-Line appointments. And the R-Line will be available later in the model year.
Okay, so the airline is the only thing.
The only package on SEL and SEL Premium.
Can you get adaptive cruise control as an option on the S or SE?
No, just the front collision warning and blind spot. Or an SE, no, it can get ACC. Okay, so with all of that, the Tiguan offers maximum flexibility, advanced infotainment, driver assistance technology, America's best SUV warranty. This is all wrapped in a modern and clean design, making the Tiguan ready to become the new king of the concrete jungle. Thank you for your time, and Mark and I will now answer any other questions you guys have. Yeah.
Will this presentation be on the press kit?
It's actually on the media site, so it's good, easy to access. Sue?
Can you override stop start?
You can shut start stop off, but as soon as you shut the car off and turn it back on, it will be
It
back on. It's
defaults to
default
that.
on. Yes.
Right, okay.
Is MQB also adaptable for EVs?
Well, it already is. The e-Golf is based on MQB platform, but going forward, Volkswagen has announced that we have a new platform, LED platform, which is modular electric toolkit. So those are vehicles that will have ranges between 2 and 250 miles.
So future generations will be in the other platform.
Correct,
on
yes.
EVs.
Yeah.
Two questions. I think you pointed out in the presentation, just to clarify, digital cockpit only on SEL Premium?
Yes.
Second question, is Volkswagen looking at alternate powertrains, perhaps something slightly electrified? By the way, notice the one I didn't ask about.
So, I mean, the plan going forward is basically, when we go electrified, it's going to be fully electrified. So this vehicle, there's no plan in the future for this to be a hybrid or to be electrified. Having said that, there's no reason, if things change, we couldn't do it, because obviously we offer hybrids, plug-in hybrids on MQB platform in Europe.
Is there any sort of embargo on any of this impressions?
No.
I'm sorry, no embargo?
No bargain. Good.